Hello, and welcome to another edition of Golf Soup. As always, I'm your host, James Leith. This week for our 9 holes of golf, we're back at Lupton City Golf Club. For those of you who did not see last week's show, we had a really good round at Lupton City, shot 7 under 28 on the front side, and as Cooper pointed out to me, that's only 4 shots away from shooting 59. I've never been able to shoot 59 in my life, so we decided to come back and see if we could chase the 59. Thus the title of these two shows, Chasing 59. We're sure hoping that we get it, but it's going to be a tall tale to get 4 more birdies and or shoot 4 under from the back tees at Lupton City, because it's much more of a golf course back here than we're used to playing at the white tees. But besides all that, Lupton City golf course in great shape. It's a golf course now. It's not a goat ranch anymore as it once was for so very long. So we look very, very forward to playing here again today, and we hope that you guys will come out and join us sometimes. Take a quick commercial break, and Cooper and I will see you on the 10th tee on the other side.
Why did you buy your new Ford at Larry Hill Ford?
I bought my Fusion Hybrid at Larry Hill Ford because it costs less.
Because they cost less at Larry Hill Ford.
Did you shop other local Ford dealers?
I shopped other Ford dealers around, but I got the best deal at Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland.
Actually, we bought our last 5 vehicles at Larry Hill Ford. The servicing and the pricing is absolutely great.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or see us at LarryHillOnline.com.
10th hole here at Lupton City Golf Club, a 479-yard par 5. Much different than up from the white tees. You've got about a 30-yard variation here. Trees to the right, trees to the left. Demanding driving hole, but if you can get it in play, it should give you a great opportunity for a birdie and get us started off right. Starting this back 9 at 7 under par. Let's chase number 8. Right up the middle, Coop. That's as center cut as it can be hit. Wow, that hurt my shoulder. But a very good drive nonetheless. Great start. Should put us in perfect birdie, maybe even eagle position. Wow, what a drive. I don't hit it this far from the up tees on the par 5 lots of times. However, the wind was substantially behind us, and the golf course is cut very slick, so it's playing very fast and loose. So just happened to hit it in the middle and get the benefit of the good smooth fairways to get a lot of roll. That's left us with right at 120, maybe 26, 27 yards in. Just a one you for sure think you should make a birdie on. Would love to chase an eagle here. I just got a little sand wedge in my hand. Oh, Cooper, I've lost that right. That's terrible. That's right and short. That's as bad as I could hit a shot. Golly, gotta recover now. That's pitiful. That's terrible, man. I mean, just a horrible, horrible second shot. It wasn't even close to being a good shot. Nothing was good about it whatsoever. Left us in a not really tough position here, but we're about 15 yards off the green. Cut very tight. I really, really considered putting this one, but chosen the pitching wedge. Just gonna try to bump and run it up there. That's horrible. All right, as I was about to say before Cooper cut off the camera, is the pressure getting to me already? Sure seems to. I got a 15-footer on the first hole for birdie. It's a downhill putt, though. I do like downhill putts. Let him in. Bingo. Wow. Talk about a recovery. I don't normally rely upon my putter to be the club to get me out of trouble, but it certainly got me out of trouble there. Those were 2 horrible shots. I don't know what I did on the second shot. That shot there, I just turned my wrists over. Hit it very poorly. Good putt, though. Golf Soup, 8 under par through 10 holes. Chasing 59. Got driver in my hand, just want to keep it between the cedars. Everything funnels to the left, so and that's the best place to come in from. Don't miss right. What'd I say, Cooper? What'd I do, Cooper? That's stay out of the trees. It's out of the trees. I saw it bounce left. Now we've got to come in from the right side, which is the only saving grace we have is I'll put the pin on the left front, so I'll have all the green to work with. But, whew, man, pressure. Not a good tee shot. I didn't hit it terribly bad. I ballooned it just enough for the wind to really grab it. Wind's blowing in our face and to the right a little bit, so it gave it a little bit of fade. I didn't hit that hard, just turn and draw that I wanted. Now we've got about a 65-yard pitch, maybe you'd say. Tough shot. I'm going to try to start this at the center of the green. Just barely get it on and let it trickle to the hole. Be right. Started right at the center of the green, Coop. Barely on. And it's done. Last week's show, if y'all were watching, I talked about the importance of spinning them at times, and that kind of went against me there. Just had a little too much juice on it and wouldn't let it release to the hole. Long downhill putt for birdie here. Though technically this is a birdie putt, it's I'd be a whole, my focus is on getting it down in two. Making birdie here is not really anything that's entering my head. Greens are slick. This could get away from me if I'm not very, very careful. Whoa, right there. Whoa, right there. It's a good lag putt. Leaves us inside 3 feet. Not the putts I prefer. I'd rather have a small little tap in, but from that distance, you cannot complain. I had an off-camera disagreement here about how to play this hole. 3rd and 12th hole here at Lupton City Golf Club. Par 4 from where we're at is almost 380 yards. However, we've got significant wind behind us. A really good wind. It's blowing perfectly too. Not directly behind us, but behind us and a little to the left. So if I can hit a good little draw like I did on one, we could get it up there by the green. I personally originally selected the 4-wood, which is going to lay it down there about 100 yards and try to wedge it close. But Cooper's right. You can't give this wind up. At least got to give it a try. But there's lots of trouble down there. Cooper, that's just barely the right of the trees. If it doesn't clip anything, it'll be good. Even if it clips anything, it'll still be as good as the 4-wood was going to be. Being this far back, I think I might have, I'm not sure I could have carried those trees, so it might have got under them and shot up there. My gut feeling is we got 60 yards, maybe a little less left. All right, so Cooper was right by hitting the driver, no doubt. It obviously didn't clip a tree, and in fact, we're up here about 30 yards away from the green instead of the 60, 65, I thought. Again, fairway's cut so tight that if you hit it properly to the proper spots, you're just gonna get tons of extra roll out of it. This green here, there's a bank to the left. You want to err to the left side because it's always going to bring it back to the pin where it's set right now. If you hit it straight, that's fine too, but I try to aim halfway between the pin and the hill over there. Green light birdie opportunity here. Get up. Let go. That's going to be a 12-footer, but I caught that a little heavy. Give me another swing at this one. All right, I must admit, Mr. Cooper was right on pulling the driver. I was going to take the safe route. I hit the driver plenty good enough, maybe a little offline, but this fairway slopes this way, and as tight as I got them cut, just got tons of roll out of it with the wind behind me. So we've only got about 30 yards left to this green here. You got to heel to the left, so if you're going to miss this, you want to miss left. In fact, you want to aim left because it's always going to bring it back to the hole where that pin's set. Absolute green light special here. Be right. Oh, it juiced, but not enough. I ran a little bit by the hole. Be about an 8-10 footer. Caught it a little low, Cooper. Wow. Wow. The chase for 59 seems to be quickly evading us. That was a good opportunity there. Hit a really good putt. I thought that would drop in the hole, but was not to be. Golf Soup still 8 under par through 12 holes here. 6 holes to go. We've got to get half of the holes coming home. And there are some hard holes coming home. Fourth or 13th hole here at Lupton City Golf Club, par 3. This a difficult par 3 from the white tees, a very difficult par 3 from the back tees, 182 yards up the hill all the way. In fact, this is the site, the only triple bogey I've ever made on film with Golf Soup was made right here. I know it's 182 yards and it's up the hill. That's usually a 6-iron, but I'm taking the 7-iron. Little wind helping me. I'm trying to keep it in front of the hole because you get too far past it and there's tons of trouble. But do need to catch this cleanly. And I did. Go, baby. God, that looks way short. No, it wasn't way short, but it took a horrible bounce to the right, Cooper. It's just off the green, but darn, if I'd bounced forward like it bounced right. Solid enough tee ball. I hit the 7-iron really, really well, but like I say, I got a really hard right bounce. We're about 6-7 yards short of the green. Thought about putting this one again, but I'm sticking with the wedge. I don't know why. That's pretty good there. Whoa, mule, stop. Golly, boy. Thought that might turn and go in the hole, but instead it's run 5 feet by. Trouble. This is going to break to my right. It can get out of the hole if I don't A, play it out of the hole, or B, give enough speed to hold its line. As fast as these greens are, I don't like option B. So I'm going to try to take it out of the hole and let it move back in. Boom. Whew. Pitter patter. I didn't think it was going to turn in there at the last minute. What do you think, Coop? And 14th hole here at Lupton City Golf Club. From the back tees, totally different golf hole. Cooper can pan up there a little bit if you will. You can see the old Lupton live oak right in the middle of everything. Man, you've got to negotiate it, whether you go around it to the right, around it to the left, or over it. You've got to deal with it. You can't do with it. You can't play the hole without getting around it. The wind's dead in our face. If I try to go over it, it's just going to knock my ball down, so I'm going to have to try to go around it with a draw. Wow. I just never play from back here. I forget how difficult the golf course is from all the way back. But it is a par 5. Just get it in play and around the tree somehow. Cooper, it didn't hook as much as I wanted. It's up the right center of the fairway. Certainly didn't hit the tree, and we hit it very solid. Would like to see a little more turn in that one, but regardless, solid enough. Didn't hit the tree. We'll be inside 200 for a second shot. Need to play this to the right and just let it move to the left. Concentrate on hitting it solid. Oh, Cooper, that's solid. That may be the best shot I've hit today. Go, baby, go. Be the right number. If it is, it's Cooper's fault because he told me hit 5 instead of 6. Good job, Coop. As I said, that is the best shot I've hit so far in this round. we're dubbing Chasing 59. If this putt goes in, our chances are upped mightily. It's gonna break hard to my right, your left as you watch it home. Bingo. Bingo, that right there is a super, super bonus. Gets Golf Soup to the 10, is that 10? 10 under par that we need to be. Yeah, that is 10 under par. Man, I'm losing my mind here, wow. One more birdie and we're there. However, we've got 4 holes to go. 3 of them are very, very difficult. So 2 of them being 2 very, very hard par 3. So we got to play some defense, take a quick commercial break, and on the other side, Jeff and I will be back on the 6th or 15th tee, ever how you want to look at it, and see if we can keep the dream alive of Chasing 59. Stay with us.
Why did you buy your new Ford at Larry Hill Ford?
I bought my Fusion Hybrid at Larry Hill Ford because it costs less.
Because they cost less at Larry Hill Ford.
Did you shop other local Ford dealers?
I shopped other Ford dealers around, but I got the best deal at Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland.
Actually, we bought our last 5 vehicles at Larry Hill Ford. The servicing and the pricing is absolutely great.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or see us at LarryHillOnline.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the dream is most definitely alive now. Golf Soup 10 under par through 14 holes. We count that right, 15, 16, 17, yeah. Usually we just play 9 holes at a time. We don't count them. So come to the hardest par 3 we got, though, 198 yards into a blazing wind. I've got 6-iron in my hand and I've got to switch clubs. We'll go back to the 5, try to repeat the shot I just hit on the last hole. It's amazing how much different, though, the shots you can see. The par 3s are just so hard sometimes. It gets in your head. This may not be enough club to get there. However, you'd rather attack this one from in front than behind. Need a par in the worst way right here. Cooper, I've hit it good, but it's hanging right. It's ballooned, in fact. That's terrible. Oh! Just need to run it right up the hill there. I turn left. Turn more left. Whew. All in all, not bad, but got a side hill, very slick 8-footer for par. You know, during this round, we've had some difficult putts. And on this golf course, there can be some difficult putts, depending on where pins are at. But this, by far, the most difficult. I've got a right to left breaker, left to right as you watch at home. And if I miss on the low side with any speed at all, this putt could go off the green. We make this, I like our chances. Sissy! Sissy, stop. Wow. I thought I at least sissified it enough to stop up there close to the hole. Oh me, there's the bogey. Backed in the mouth a little bit, goes from 10 under to 9 under with the bogey on the last hole. 7th or 16th hole here at Lupton City Golf Club, par 4, short par 4, 282 yards from where we're at today. Got 4 wood in my hand. And no, I can't normally hit a 4 wood 282 yards, but we got a significant wind behind us, so I'm going to stay with the club that I play from the white tees. The only difference being I've got to hit it very solid, and I want to get it up in the air a little bit to ride that wind. That's high enough. Cooper's coming right back at the pin. Hit on the flat. It hit on the flat, but I feel it was a bit too high. Not just absolute solid contact, I actually got a little ground. I mean, it'll be within 30 yards of the green, but it's not going to be on the green by any means. All right, we're a little inside the 30 yards I predicted. We're only about 15 yards off the green. Again, it's a scenario where I want to putt it, But I'll be perfectly honest with you, things are a little tight and tense, and I feel a little pressure, and the putter has never been the best club under pressure, so I've chosen to pitch this one. Again, I've taken my sand wedge, I'm just going to bump it in there. Whoa, dog. Don't get over that hill. God, Cooper. Man, I hit that good. How can they be that fast? Ah, Cooper, it fell in there. A foot from the hole, I didn't have much hope for it, but it did dive in there at the last minute. Another birdie gets us back to 10 under par. Par 70 out here, it takes 11 under to shoot 59. Chasing 59, we're one away. Guys, we're down to 2 holes, and I don't mind telling you, things are a little tense. 17th or 8th hole here at Lupton City Golf Club, a par 3. Playing as number 17, it's 182 yards. You got a pond in front of it. You've got a fast, hard green down there. It's not a overly huge target either. Lots of wind in our face. Each one of the par 3 shots have been just very tough. This one, in this situation, is by far the toughest, because there's to get to the number we're wanting, the 59, we've got to either make birdie par or par birdie, or, you know, kick an eagle in, which is so highly unlikely it's not even funny. So even though this may be the shortest of all the 3, right now it's the most difficult, particularly with this wind. I've chosen a 7-iron. I'm going to try to put it high into the wind, let it knock it down for me some. Would love center of the green. Cooper, that's right at the flag right now. It's right at the flag. Go to the flag, Cooper. Watch that go in. Go in the hole. Short. Wow. Go in, baby. Get right. Get right over there. Oh, just broke when it got past the hole. A nice effort, nonetheless. Going to give us the par. And I'm not completely disappointed that it did not go in. There's the par. Leaves Golf Soup at 10 under par through 17 holes for this round. 1 hole to go. Okay, here we are. This is kind of for all the marbles, I guess you'd say. It's if you guys can feel the butterflies in my stomach, and actually it's probably turned more like cramps in my stomach right now. Got to make birdie on a very, very difficult par 4. 9th or 18th hole here, as we played as 18th hole, 412-yard par 4. It's a golf hole. Fortunately, the wind's behind me. I need to get this one up on the flatland. I need to get this one within 100 yards to have a wedge in my hand to attack this pin for the birdie. But you got a tree to the left here that just really gets in your mind more than it does anything. It's not, it shouldn't come into play, but sometimes you'll come right over the top and jerk it over that way. Of course, this fairway will slope to the right, so you cannot miss it on the right side. It's a very demanding driving hole. But if you don't cry like a little girl about it and just get up there and swing, usually it'll be all right. Try to put the freest swing I got on it. Perfect. God, perfect, Cooper. That'll be right beside old 7 green. Unless the wind really carried it, it might carry it past it. I'm starting to get speechless. Big drive, big drive. Caught it absolutely as solidly as I could catch that when we thought it would stop up there beside the old green, but the wind did carry it. And again, I've got this fairway cut slick, so it's funneled down practically next to the green, about 40 yards away from the green, and reality's really setting in now. That I'm not shaking as bad as I thought I would, but I'm having a hard time focusing mentally now. We got just a little bitty wedge shot in our hand. I've hit this shot 1,000 times. How would 1,000 the first one be? Come on, James Edwin. Be right. Oh no. Oh no. Thought it was a lot better than that. I got no nip at all on that thing. I wasn't trying to run that one in. I was trying to stick it up there and stop it. And, hey, on the positive side, we still got a putt at it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I promise I hit a much better pitch shot than the result I got. That thing was just right of the hole, or excuse me, just left of the hole. Should have bounced right. Should have goosed, should have checked, didn't. So now I got a 25-footer that stands between me and my white whale, the 59. When I was young, I thought I could make these every time I had to. Am I too damn old now? One time, Jimmy. One time. Reach. Boy, that was in the throat if I hit it. How do you come up short on a putt for 59? That's the way I putt, ladies and gentlemen. I don't putt to get them in the hole. I try to make good putts. I don't really know what to say. I can't tell you how disappointed I am. Wow. Had the opportunities, just didn't. Bogey on 6 got me, but I gotta admit, you know, we had a lot of good breaks. A couple eagles that got us in the position. Man, we tried. Take a quick commercial break. We'll be back to close out the show in just a moment.
Why did you buy your new Ford at Larry Hill Ford?
I bought my Fusion Hybrid at Larry Hill Ford because it costs less.
Because they cost less at Larry Hill Ford.
Did you shop other local Ford dealers?
I shopped other Ford dealers around, but I got the best deal at Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland.
Actually, we bought our last 5 vehicles at Larry Hill Ford. The servicing and the pricing is absolutely great.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or see us at LarryHillOnline.com.
Welcome back to Golf Soup, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it was fun chasing it. Wish I would have got it, but it was a lot of fun chasing. I hope you enjoyed the 2 episodes, and I hope you don't put too much emphasis on the chasing the 59 and put a little more emphasis on the golf course of Lufton City, how far it's come. It's just, if any of you played it 3, 4, 5 years ago, however long ago, come back and see that there's a real live golf course here now. We're proud of what we got, and as I said last week, you know, please bear in mind that we're looking for people to be respectful. We're looking for good people to come out here. We're not looking for rowdies and beer drinkers and stuff like that. We want good, honest, respectful folks to come out here and play our course. You be good to it, and we'll certainly be good to you. So, anyway, again, I'm almost at a loss of words because of the missing the 59. I'm having a hard time thinking of what to say. So, as always, I want to thank Larry Hill Ford, one of our sponsors there, and all of you guys for letting us come into your living rooms each and every week, and Jeff Cooper and Michelle Wilkins and Brad Allen and everybody who does so much. Until next week, I'm James Leith, and we'll see you on the course.